Hello everyone, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me today. This is the card we're going to make. Isn't it cute? It's this lovely little polar bear scene card and I love it. Here you've got the three polar bears and it just looks like a little family to me. You've got mummy, daddy and baby. I just think it's so darling and cute. So let's make another one together. So firstly I'm going to start off with some balmy blue cardstock, and this measures 14.35 centimeters by 10, and we're going to do a little bit of ink blending. So we're going to need some balmy blue ink, which is here, and my blending brush, and we're just going to add some colour to the top panel here of our, I don't like that, so I'm going to turn it over, of our cardstock. I'm going to start off the panel with a lighter hand than last time. I'm just going to add a little bit of colour, slowly, just working down. We are going to cover the bottom half all up, so don't worry about that. Just to add something to the sky so it doesn't look so flat. I'm just going to build up my colour here. Like this, as you can see, just giving something to the background. Just that'll be enough as good as a feast. What I've done now is I've cut a piece of cardstock that measures the same size, and then I've cut out a piece using the borders die, and I'll show you that here. This is the basic borders die, and I've used this one here to cut out, sorry about my arm in the camera, and make my little scene here. Now I can decide where I want this. I actually think I'm going to bring it just a tad bit lower, like that. So I'm going to stick that down now, I think. No, I'm not going to stick that down yet. I'm going to use it as a guide so that I know that I've covered everywhere roughly that I want with the ink. I'm just going to bring a little bit more into this corner here. I saw, like that. Okay, so set both of those aside for now, and I'm going to bring in some scrap pieces. I've got a ton here of bits of scrap. Do some stuff, all my little scrap pile of bits. You use up all your little bits, all useful. I'm going to do some stamping now, and the stamps that I'm going to use here is Beary Cute, and they're cute. See, they're just cute. I'm going to use this little tree image, and we're going to initially stamp 3 of these. So let's do that. Can I fit 3? Yeah, I can. Just think I need to ink it up a bit. My ink pad needs to be re-inked. I use my Memento so much. I always need to re-ink it. Well, when I say I always need to re-ink it, I suppose I forget to. But I do need to re-ink it for every few months because it's one of my most used ink pads. I'm going to stamp 3, as I said, of these trees. And we're going to actually fussy cut these trees out, but they're so easy to fussy cut, as you can see. A lovely easy image. Okay, so let me get my simple chamois out so we can do some clean up as we go along. So I need my block. So I'm running out of space. Anyone else can know how that feels? I'm sure you do. So now I will have another piece here for my polar bear. So let's put this back and get my large polar bear out, which is this one here, and ink this one up. There should be space here. Yes, there is. Lovely. Brilliant. I'm going to do the other stamping of the other bears when I've stuck everything down. Or maybe actually I'll do it now. Why not? Let me see. The other bears are going to get stamped straight onto here. So we want our starting up bear here. Somewhere around there. So let's ink this one up. And there's quite a bit of stamping to do on this project, which is no problem to me because I love stamping. Hope you do too. This is really easy set to stamp. It stamps beautifully. Okay, so there we have that. And now we need our little baby deer, baby bear. And we're going to have, I'm going to punch this one out here before we have any more disasters. We'll use the matching punch, and we're going to punch out our this polar bear. And of course it doesn't have to be a polar bear, you could colour him in as a brown bear as well, but for this scene I'm doing polar bears. Okay, so now we know roughly where that's going to be. We can figure out the placement of our baby. So stick that on the block. And then our little one can be here. Why not? Lovely. Okay, so that's that little scene. Okay. And let's continue with this actually, but we're going to go to a smaller block, I think. And I'm just going to stamp a little hat and scarf. I'm going to do that in red. I like the pop of red that you got from doing that. So let's do a little, ink this up and just figure out where you want it to go. That will do. There we go. And then we want another scarf on this one here. Lovely. Okay, so clean up. Red ink gets everywhere, so I definitely always want to clean up after using red ink. And now we want this hat, and it's such a cute little hattie. And I'm going to ink this up as well, and then decide where we want to put our hat. Let's have it there, and then have it there on our baby bear. Isn't that cute? Oh. Oops, clean up first. Okay, put that away. I'm going to bring up the two-step stamping bit of my tree. I'm going to close up this red ink pad before I put my elbow in it, which I seem to keep threatening to do. Set that all aside. This is garden green ink, and I'm going to bring back our trees here. We're just going to ink up our ink pad. Sometimes it's easier, I find, to take my ink pad to my block. And then, as you can see through your stamp, it's really easy just to line this up however you want, like that will do. It's a very sketchy set, so don't get too caught up in trying to get everything absolutely perfect. Well, I want to do better than that. That was a bit of a boo-boo, wasn't it? Don't worry, because we can see through our stamp, we can try and correct it. Yeah, there we go. See, that's the beauty of photopolymer, is that you can see through. So if you make a boo-boo, you can usually correct it. There we go, there are 3 trees. And then I just went around the edges with a black marker so you can't see any white border. So let's bring in all our bits to try and put our card together. So our card base is thick basic white, a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. So now we're going to stick our border piece here, our snowbank, to our piece of balmy blue. I'm just going to get this in position, and I'm not going to push it down really heavily. So I do want to be able to lift it up maybe. I think I do. Just want to see where I want to put this tree. I do want to have that tree there, so I'm going to now just go in with some glue and just stick that tree down. And then we can see where we want to put these ones. We're going to have them overlapping again. And let's see where our bear is going to go. What do you think? That'll do? I think so. So, let's put a bit of glue here. Have that somewhere around there. Somewhere is good. I know some people spend ages on placement. I have to say I'm not one of those people. It goes down, and where it goes, it goes. Okay, so our bear's going to go there. We're nearly finished. I just want to do a little bit of stamping in the background here of our sky. And we're going to use the little snowflake here from Beary Cute. And I'm going to do tone on tone with balmy blue ink. So now I know where everything is. It's easier to stamp. I'm just stamping very randomly in the sky here. And that will be more than enough. Okay, so let's close this up. And now we can stick this down to our panel, to our card base, rather. So let's do that, and you can see you have a little white border all the way around now, just like that. And then we're going to pop this up on some dimensionals. So I've only got edges there, so I'm going to use some dimensionals here. And I'm going to use some mini ones for his paws, his little snout. Make sure he's got some good dimension here. We don't want him to go flat in the poke. That would be most distressing. Okay. Now I'm going to take all these backings off. I hate taking backings off, but it's a necessary evil. So while I'm doing this, if you enjoyed this video, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. You can find all the information about the project, actually, all the supply list, the measurements, all that sort of stuff on my website, and you'll find the link to that in the description box below. And I should say this was actually a project we made in Car Club at my in-house car club that I have host here in North Lincoln in the UK. So if you're interested in attending, I would love to see you at an event, and you can find all the details to book onto the next one again on my website. So now I'm just going to add a few of these loose silver sequins. I'm just going to put a few into my tray here. so I can see, and then I'm going to just dot a few around here and there, put a little bit of Tombow where I want maybe to put a sequin. Okay, and then I'm going to use my take your pick tool and use a sticky end here. And these dry, the glue dries clear, so you won't see any of the glue once it's dried. You could equally use some rhinestones, I think would look really good as well, or little, if you've got some little mini snowflakes, those will look cute. Anything like that. It's just to give some bling, something else in the background. Okay. Trying to find the ones I want. As you've got a mixture here in the sequence of sizes. So I want the ones I want. There we go. And I love these little triangle trays because now when I'm finished, it's really easy just to feed all of that back into my container like that with no mess. Nothing's flown all over. So that's our card made. So I hope you like them. As I said, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you'll find all my links below, including all my social media links. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.